Saying that you want me, saying that you need me, that you wanna come and slide tonight. Saying that you want it, saying that you need it, and you wanna come over, all is right. I got the potion you need in me.
Welcome to another installment of the Hip Hop Advocate Show. It's your man Figs.
De la music.
And the rap.
Yo, and tonight we got a special guest. Super talented. Super duper talented.
Triple threat.
MCing, R&B singer, and a comedian.
Actress.
Damn.
Actress.
Oof. You know what I'm saying? And she bakes a mean cake and empanadas and all that.
Hola, yo sí cocino.
Un
Oh,
pernil
Yo soy
on deck.
dominicana.
Oh, listen. We got Como Down Flood. We got Black Rose in the house. You know about that?
What's up, y'all?
What's
What
going
up?
on, girl?
I'm finally here with take 3.
Take
We did
hey,
it. We did
third
it.
time's a charm.
Third time's a
is.
charm.
Always.
You know what they say, right? Every time like something is like being stopped, is because other forces are trying to stop it, but it's 'cause it's gonna be so big.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's so that happened to me when I lost my virginity. The third time, I was like, yo, I got more.
Wow.
I came too quick.
I relate. I
Yeah.
can relate. It took me 2 days to lose my virginity.
2 days?
That
man.
ass, like it was a process.
No.
I'm not lying.
That was a
This is-
science project.
Yeah, it was a science project. It's like, and then when it happened, I was like, is this it?
Oh,
Is it supposed to feel good?
damn.
When I was like, when is this gonna start feeling good?
Talk about bringing it back.
I feel like that's an interesting story,
Yeah.
but I know there's something even more interesting that we want the viewers to know. A little bit of your background and how you got all these all these talents.
Yeah, like what was your first
Accolades.
love? What was your first love in entertaining?
Where you from? Where you from, girl?
So, I am Black Rose, born and raised in Harlem.
Ooh.
I rep Uptown though. There's a turf war for me.
Oh.
Uptown and the Bronx and like Harlem. They like you from
pleito.
Yeah, un pleito. Un pleito. But you know, I'm from New York. That's what I'm saying. I am Black Rose NYC.
Yeah, I got that bridge that connects all three.
Yeah.
Man. So it's that little.
But my first passion, bringing it back to like elementary, I was in dance and music and acting. I was in everything, always. Yo siempre estaba en todas. Yo hasta en los muñequitos estaba.
Menos en misa.
No, yo estaba en misa también,
También.
because I was a church
Los
girl.
domingos.
Todos los domingos y los sábados.
Ay, Dios mío.
Damn.
We used to fake going to church and just get the little paper and then come home like, Mami, mira. Mami,
Mira,
mira.
Dios te perdone porque Dios ve todo.
It's true. Sorry, mami.
Tenemos una mujer de iglesia aquí.
Yo sí, mujer de iglesia.
Wow, serio.
I was in the church band.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, that's how you started your
Yeah, so I feel like
your
that's like my
vocals?
first passion. Definitely like church, bring it out, singing. It was me testing because yo era media de que calladita and shy, but I love the art, so that helped me like develop my artistic ways.
Your confidence.
Yeah, my confidence.
As a kid, because as a kid, the biggest thing is to build, to put yourself on a stage,
Yeah.
is building that confidence as a kid.
But I loved it. I was an MTV kid. That was like, excuse me. Wait,
Inspired.
give me a second.
Stellar.
That was stellar.
Cut a check, man.
Word.
we need the advertisement.
Damn, I even lost what the hell I was saying, you see? Church. So yeah, that was like one of the best times that I had, is just like learning how to work with other people and not be shy, but still being shy and a tomboy. Era una mezcla ahí, una mezcla media rara.
Being a tomboy was normal. Like a lot of growing up, all the girls were tomboyish. You know, Aaliyah was a tomboy.
Exactly. So this was the era.
Yeah, I mean now it's it's different. It's
I had the
different.
baggy pants, real low, showing the belly button with the cut off shirt.
Yeah, that was the look.
Say
The
yes,
ponytail.
say no.
That was the look. That was the look. Yeah, wow.
All right.
Those were the days.
So you were singing
So that
At
started.
church.
That's what the church
Not trying
started.
to rap.
at church? You was like Christian
No,
rapper?
not at church, but like after church, yeah, when I'm in first year of high school. Then like you start being like a little. We were up in Harlem World, right?
Yeah.
You had some bars?
You was on some Dipset
I've
shit.
been around. Oh my God, I remember this rhyme from when I was younger. Hold on, let me see if I remember.
Your rhyme.
Wait, all right, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come.
All right.
So,
You let us know.
so you got into like, when did you write like your first song that you like wanted to sing it?
Let's start with my brother got me into rap, right?
Okay,
So my brother
yeah.
came from DR when he was like 8, 9. And then he was like heavy into the rap era. And I remember he used to always be like, engine number 9
Ooh.
on the New York
Transit
Transit
line.
line. If my train falls off the track,
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Put on the scene. Crispy
Yeah,
and clean.
yeah.
So I used to want to like be like my brother because he was the closest thing to me that understood me. Porque yo fui la que nací aquí. I'm my mom's golden ticket, like Willy Wonka.
Tú eres la gringa.
Yo nací aquí, yo soy la gringa.
Mm.
So, but my brother was learning English fast because he came at such a young age. So that's like who I always give the props to exposing me to hip hop.
Dope.
And it was dope because
Yeah.
look, you just mentioned, look at that song you just recited right there. The little couple bars.
Classic.
Black Sheep right there. Which they're fighting. They just they're trying to get I think like 750 million.
Mm-hmm. It's a class action.
It's a class action suit. So there's about 25 artists. They're trying to get all that money back.
Streaming money.
Because they signed contracts before streaming was ever invented.
He pointed. I saw it on, when he was on Math Alpha. He pointed out some shit where artists on the contract they signed, it talks about like selling like physical music, never stream, and the streaming aspect of it was like in the wording where it's like that's not accounted for. It was never negotiated like what that would be paid for because I forgot the word he said, but it's like a law word that's used that means like for
He said it's
in
like
the
a
future.
law word, a word that
Something
they use
it
for
means
law.
like there's nothing coming up. Something that's not made up or out yet. And streaming came out way after these guys.
Foreseen.
Wow,
Foreseen
yeah,
event.
And I
foreseen.
can only imagine the amount of people streaming that might come across it, and TikTok and all this Instagram,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these streams now, and how all of that counts towards somebody.
Yeah,
being-
who's getting all that money, yo?
Well, that's the thing now. That's what the whole suit is about. Is them trying to regain anything. Like the companies right now are feasting on all the fucking money that whatever advertising and all that.
Yeah.
The companies are keeping it themselves, and they're paying fucking artists what, $1
Bueno.
for a couple hundred streams, or maybe 1,000 streams, and you get $1 off of that. Like,
Remember, Fix, you know the percentile? What was it? 0.0025?
you
Something
sent,
like that.
you sent us the whole
Yeah.
fucking breakdown of
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
What one stream pays.
But let's not get too far away
Word.
from where we
Let's
were
not
going
get-
with
This
this.
was interesting. I
All
was
right.
like, wait, no, how can I get a piece? Like, how?
Where did you just come from? Was it Boston?
I was in Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. Yeah, not too.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Carrie and Ventana Productions, the best production team I've ever worked with. Very, like the highest scale of work, and then they were so friendly and like great and understanding and patient, and it was such a good time. Like I got to be myself,
That's
and even in this
that's
character.
important. Yeah, that's important. Especially in an environment with new people you never worked with. If you never worked with them before.
No, never met them, never worked with them,
If you
and
feel-
it was my
if you-
first intimate scenes.
Yeah, if you feel
Really?
oh yeah, holding.
Can we
holding
talk about
chest
that?
To chest.
Yes, we could talk about it. It was interesting.
It's not what everybody is like, oh, they envision it to be. It's not, doesn't get hot and
No.
heavy.
No,
It gets
not at
uncomfortable.
all.
It's awkward.
They had a intimacy coordinator there, which was dope. They like set up a Zoom even before we all met to talk about like what is expected, and kind of go over the scene a little bit. And then when they're there, the intimate scene coordinator is there with you. They give you a shield to put like for the women to cover their the little
Like a chastity belt?
noonie area. Yeah, and then they give you guys like a cup, a silicone cup. And then they'll let you know if they want you to tongue or not. This did not require tongue. It was very like PG-13. So mucho like
Oh.
You know, like that fucking.
Just lip to lip.
Yeah, that lip to lip, round to round thing. And then the guy made me feel comfortable. Like it didn't feel creepy.
Yeah.
He didn't say, agárrale la teta. He didn't
No,
say that.
no. We spoke about the areas that you're allowed to touch or not. All I had to worry about him was his curly hair, and I understand, like uno no puede.
La melena, la melena.
It'll get frizzy.
Gets a little frizzy, but it was cool. Stay tuned. We're promoting safe sex.
What's the name? What's the name?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
what is it? A commercial?
It's like a mini movie PSA on safe sex.
Oh.
Doing good things.
You're gonna
Community
make
work
your
stuff.
rounds around all the high schools,
It's-
around the nation.
It's one of those things that they're gonna be playing. Stay tuned, like in all the clinics. They're gonna be
Oh,
showing it to
wow.
schools nationwide.
So in the 90s,
Hasta en Puerto Rico.
late
Anda.
80s,
Sí, mismo.
late 80s, early 90s, there's certain surfacing a video of Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was
Really?
recent. That was recent.
Yeah, he's
that.
rapping about
That
AIDS,
is-
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, so yeah, in this thing we talk about chlamydia, AIDS, and stuff that you can take to prevent from catching these things. Use a condom.
Yeah.
I like that because when we used to see
Ask questions.
That's question.
the ones that we
Like,
saw,
yo,
those
you got
videos, it was a lot of people that we couldn't relate to, like a lot of white people. But it's probably seeing somebody of color doing it,
Yeah.
you can relate more, and maybe people fucking.
That's
will-
what I love that this production really did choose people that we can relate to. I think the last time they did these videos was 20 years ago.
Sounds
It
about
was
right.
a little more intense, and the Latinos were speaking English, and then random words in Spanish that weren't even executed, like in Spanish correctly. So this time around, for this whole team to take the time to actually have real Latinos and Latinas actually do this in Spanish so that we can communicate it to our community,
Did you do it in
Well,
Dominican
una
accent?
novela.
Did you do it like in Dominican or you did it like
No, I
do it the
had to-
novela voice?
No, novela voice. And it's funny because
I can imagine.
No
this
sea
is-
See
Pariguayo.
from your videos on IG, I can imagine. I can already,
¿Y
yo,
qué? ¿Que tú?
see
¿Que
your
ella te pegó
videos, your
qué?
videos,
Que
Rose's
ella te pegó
videos on
qué?
IG. I can already imagine her doing the voice of being very, novela like.
He was like, ¿estás ready? I'm like, ¿tienes condones?
What?
Pronouncing all your S's.
¿Tienes condones?
Anda.
Todas las palabras. Yeah,
Come here.
everything had to be
A lot of
said word for word.
a lot of sissing.
A mí me turbaba una palabra mucho. Pleasurable. Look, I have to say it in English first.
Placer.
Placentero. Okay,
El
so at the
diablo.
end,
Plátano.
he finally gets to get it right. Finally, he's about to smash, and I'm like, now I bring out the lubricant, and he's like,
El
lubricante, and I'm like, para que sea más placentero. I'm like,
Oh my
esa
God.
palabra me estaba turbando because I've never
this is too
used that
funny.
word.
Who says that?
I had them dying on set though.
Wow.
Dying.
They're
But
like,
I
"I'll be
couldn't
dying
help but
right
like
now,
make
bro."
fun. Like it was funny. Like
Yeah.
everything we had to do. I was like, here we go.
And you did it with the kisses?
Yeah, you had to do it.
Like
That
you
was
was kissing the condom?
That was the direct. Yeah, there'll be like 2 counts, and then the next one 3, 4 counts, and then maybe 5.
You're
counts.
holding it like
Then go
between the
back to
fingers.
2 counts, and then 10 count, or until we say cut, and then it's like at one point you're like, all right.
Just keep going.
Oh my God.
You know, remember there was a thing. There was a thing like flavor condoms, and you were like, "Yo, suck my dick with a condom." That shit was mad weird.
I remember those. I used to work at Rite Aid.
Sam, I do promote safe sex, but who wants to suck a condom?
Right?
I mean, yeah, who wants to
It's
suck
like
a
a
condom?
condom. You suck at a condom,
Root
plastic.
beer flavored.
Cherry. I used to get the strawberry. You like strawberry? Them,
Oh, man.
Just make sure you guys have a conversation with your partners.
Yes.
All right. If
Promote it.
you believe them, then God bless you. But like safe sex, wear condoms.
All right, bro. So you took us to the singing. You took us to the acting. Where the hell does the comedy come through? I mean, you've been having us laughing this whole time here, so I could see it. But like, how did that come about in your life?
So I gotta think. How do I start? So then there's different layers of comedy, right? There's the skits.
Mm-hmm. Which
That-
you're perfect. You do
Yeah.
a masterful job.
That's
at.
one thing that Rachel La Loca said about you. Like,
Yeah.
you just be like, Do this, do that, do that.
Yeah,
we got it.
Y ya, and we figured it out. But I gotta thank Tahim Commodore for that, to like bring me into doing skits, because I always wanted to be in comedy, and like it's been like 10, 12 years that I started doing the skits, and little by little you start meeting a lot of the content creators. And then I got to meet the whole Spanish crew, which is Mr. Nueva York, Tommy 5K, Ivan.
Big shouts.
Ken Stars. You've done a lot of shit with Ken
Yeah,
Stars too.
but I'm talking about like that Spanish crew is the one that introduced me to the stand up. The skits was with Ken, Commodore. It's just like the whole skit. Everybody that did skits in New York, we all worked together at one point or another.
That's like the new.
I love that.
That's like the new In Living Color. Like the work, the shit that you guys were putting out, and I mean, you still put it out. But those posts that you guys make, those comedy fucking skits, they're like skits from that we used to watch on Mad TV and Living Color, like you know,
always
like
laughing, always joking
like it's
around,
funny
not
ass
taking
shit.
shit too serious, and you're like always thinking about what's the next idea. Like what's trending right now that we can bring to the next level and create together, and who can we call to do this, who can shoot this, and then you start learning different ways to shoot by just watching each other work, and like all these minds start connecting. You already know, don't let us get there because we're gonna scare them, you know. Can't get too deep.
The gears will run.
You use inspiration from like your everyday life too, which I love. Because everybody can relate to it.
Exactly.
I saw one that you I think her name is Jazz.
Yes, Slay with Jazz.
So you guys are walking.
Slay with Jazz no more.
It's like
she
a typical New York thing.
Yeah, she changed it. She's not Slay with Jazz no more. She changed it. I forgot what she put. I think she put Jasmine something. I think she put a whole name.
Corporate.
Yeah, she got corporate on. Good job, girl.
That's what's up.
I'm for it.
That's growth.
I'm
That's
for whatever
growth.
you want. If you like it, I love it.
That's growth.
Yeah.
But the one that I saw is that it was a typical New York thing. Like you walking down the block, somebody's walking, the same way you are.
Yeah.
And you don't know which way to go, right? You do that dance. So then I don't
Like
know.
basic shit like that.
You guys brought a basketball
Start
out.
playing ball.
Playing basketball. That's hilarious.
I like the one the Martin Luther King.
Yo, that was us
true.
just sitting. She came and visited me in DC, and she shot while I was shooting. She went and hit the city, and then at the end, estábamos arriba comiendo Five Guys. We're like eating French fries, and we're talking randomly. And then that conversation really happened. I said, "Nah, we gotta record that." We gotta do that. She was like, all right, let's find it. All right, we should do it with the green screen, with the image behind us. Like I said, that like constant, like both of our brains just started.
The gears are working always.
Yo, and do this and add this, and then oh my god, at the end, add this song. Like we're thinking.
Yo, it was so
it
crazy.
just built right there.
Cause I was looking at it and I'm like, and when y'all said it, I'm like, yo, it does look like he's eating her out. Like,
The statue. You
It
talking
looks
about?
weird in
no
every
statue.
angle.
Yeah, the Martin Luther King statue.
So what we were saying before, you were talking about your brother, how he got you into hip hop. I seen a few pictures of you with like some artists, some rappers, some singers, and it clearly shows that you're a super hip hop fan, and that's something great because this is the hip hop advocate.
That's why Rose is in the building.
Exactly. So every time we have somebody in this building, we always ask them one question. Okay. Fellas, I think it's time, right?
Yeah,
Yo, it's time for Rose's Top 5.
Cinco.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
I love Shakira, Mary, Alicia.
Wow.
All those like women back in the days really inspired me. Whitney Houston.
Whitney.
Wow. Hello.
Whitney over Mariah.
Yeah.
What do you think of what about?
But
Selena?
Mariah's amazing too. Like Mariah's very inspirational. But if you're making me choose, I'm still gonna.
What about Selena?
Oh my God,
Selena had a grasp on everybody.
She had an ass. You said
grasp. She had an ass.
Grasp
too.
and an ass.
But she had a Mexican ass. But no, she had for a Mexican, she had a fucking nice ass.
Damn.
But on a like even on a even from me being a kid, like a boy, like I admire her fucking talent.
We know what he was doing.
Clean it up.
We know what he was doing. Let's not forget
Bidi,
La
bidi,
India.
bidi.
La India.
La India.
India.
Ana Gabriel.
Ana Gabriel.
Wow.
All right.
Gloria Trevi.
Pelo suelto.
Yo me recuerdo una historia.
Esa greña.
When I was little.
Dilo.
La mamá mía, estábamos viviendo ahí in Washington Heights, close to 181st, and we're heading to the supermarket. And back in the days, they used to sell the tapes. Remember? I was back in the Walkman
Cassette
area.
VHS?
Cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes.
And they were like 3 for like $6 or some shit like that, right? So I'm choosing. Y el hombre le está diciendo a la mamá mía de ahí, saying it out loud, Gloria Trevi. She's like, ay, a ella no le gusta eso. Little does she know I'm already holding it. A mí me gusta andar de pelo suelto.
Wow.
Yo, you be hitting them high notes too.
Di que no. I feel like I be trying.
Nice.
I love singing. I love trying to push my levels because I know I sound different. I'm not trying to sound like, Beyonce or anything. You can go
sound
through all
like
those
you.
ranges, but I just, yeah.
Who are you?
Everyone has a voice.
That's what I say.
Everyone has their own voice, and
People
it's about
tell-
channeling it, finding it, and channeling.
Oh,
it.
I'm all about the channeling.
Yo,
Give me
Rub,
something
Rub,
for
you
the
got
roots.
a voice. You got a voice
Do
too.
I? It's nasally though.
I
We
sound
were
like
singing
that.
earlier.
Sing my little heart out. But that's big though, man. It's fine. That's the big thing about when you say, like, I think physically anybody can sing, but it's about finding that point
Yeah.
where you actually sound good, because some people
When
just
you
never
let that
find
Holy
it.
Spirit hit you, it'll come out.
Close your eyes and zone the fuck out.
No, it's official. Because the first time that we were on stage with you was for the telethon.
Oh, yeah,
And,
definitely.
The
And
Triad
you,
Theater.
it's funny because we thought you might be up there for comedy, but then you went up there and you sang and you sounded amazing.
We were the two musical
you.
performances.
Yeah,
Yes,
right?
we were.
We were.
Yeah, we closed out the
everybody else
show.
did the stand up, and you
Yeah.
sung your track, and then we did our show, the rap.
They were like, you have this amount of time. Maybe say a little something funny. I told them next, I was like, I'm going to need some more time. Because people do want to stand up.
Yeah.
But they also want to hear the singing or the music, whatever it is that I'm doing. So it's like, I love it. I love our community.
Yeah, no, that whole clique, just that group you guys are around always. With Rachel, we have Rachel here. Like, you could feel the vibe. Like, you guys have a great support for each other, and that's big.
Love her.
It's a great.
I love everybody.
what's
I
your
love
word?
her. I love everybody.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yeah, you can
It's
see
a big
it.
word.
You can see
It's a
it.
big
I
word.
went to college for a few years.
Camaraderie. It's went to college for a few years. I did it
That
too.
one.
That's
I
when
did
the
it for like a
glasses
year
came
and a
into
half.
play.
BCC.
Anybody need their taxes? I can do the taxes today.
You look like it with them glasses.
That's right. But yeah, like you said, it's a network. It's like a community that they just go to everybody's. If you're doing something, everybody's pulling up to what you're
It's
doing.
about support,
I
man.
love that.
You gotta
Like, you
support.
guys
You gotta support
all
and
chill.
love and support the people that you respect and admire what they do.
Yes.
And that's big. You can see that with all of y'all. That whole group that you guys are always
have to
with.
push each other. You have to support each other. You have to clap for people.
And-
Everybody needs somebody.
Everybody needs somebody.
Yo, so Rose, we've been anticipating for you coming here. We've been searching. We've been watching your Instagram. We've been looking at your social media,
On some creepy shit.
your YouTube, looking through your window sometimes. Pause.
That was yeah. Damn, I knew it.
So
Who's that peeping through my window? Blind.
we found some
It's the
pictures
Advocate.
of you.
Oh God.
Doing illegal things, like my man Figs likes to say.
And,
Legal
some,
things?
some compromising positions.
Illegal,
Oh.
We
legal.
found you
I know where
or
this
or
is going.
uncompromising positions.
We found you doing different festivals, you doing different stage events, and we got some pictures, and we just want you to explain.
Tell a
Okay.
What
story
are you
behind
doing?
it.
Story
A little
behind
story
Oh
behind the
my
picture.
God. All right, let's do this.
And you know what? To keep it honest, it's nothing crazy. We wouldn't want to put you in a bad light.
Come on,
And
yeah.
this right here is
Y'all know y'all
called.
could have pushed the lever a little bit with me.
Damn.
All right, so plan B.
We're gonna skip to the
Plan
other picture.
B. All right, I got some
This
shit.
right here, guys, is called Searching for Black Rose, yo. Searching for Black Rose. So he's the
Searching
first.
for
He's the
Black
first
Rose.
one, and this
That's
one.
like a TV show that we should do a dating show for me.
Talk about this,
Oh.
y'all. I love this, and I know my co-hosts are gonna love this too.
Listen,
Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd
Baby
Banks.
girl.
Not Lily.
She high shit.
Hey,
talk,
Lily.
talk about it.
Number one, I love Lloyd Banks because I feel like he was the best out of the 50 Cent
Oh, the
G-Unit.
G-Unit,
yeah, yeah.
He was the best to me.
Where was that?
Crazy.
Where was that at?
Harlem. This was in one of the kind of friendly events out there, you know.
Participating.
You know, I was just there enjoying the herbal essence.
What year was that? How long was that?
I'm gonna say that's 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, maybe.
You were able to chop it up with him a little.
Yeah, like, and he like recognized me, which was cool. I was like, what? Maybe I should have been sliding in these guys' DMs.
Word, yo.
That's why I said celebrities. Like, I'm not like starstruck by celebrities. They are literally the same people, and they were just as bored. And we were their
It's true.
entertainment. The people doing skits was their entertainment. It's like they had to sit their asses at home, right?
It's true. Look at that shit with Bad Bunny grabbing the phone and throwing the girls.
Man,
You don't need to go crazy.
Girl?
No, he threw the girl's phone because.
I'm sure he probably wanted to throw her.
But at first, because I'm sure at first it was cool and shit, and then the bitch started getting like,
I think she was doing too much.
get too crazy. Like people are like, yo, at the end of the day, nobody wants that craziness around them.
Nah.
Be my Benza.
Just be humble.
Be my Benza.
Humble.
He started spitting those rhymes.
Nah, that's just I just looked at it again, and it took me there. It took me. I love him.
All
I
right,
think he's
all right.
cool. He was cool vibes,
Yeah, he's a ill.
like
he's
mellow,
Laid back. He's
like
laid back,
he's
right?
mad laid back.
This next one here had me rolling. I saw the whole clip, but it's just funny to see what you were doing to somebody. Yo.
Shout out to the divine intervention. Yes, stay tuned.
You splashing somebody with a drink?
Yeah, so you know what had happened was there. If you guys get to see a little mini reel that we posted for that, I caught my man with another man. So that's why I'm there doing that.
Hey, mama.
Spicy.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yo le di una galleta a ese hombre allá arriba cuando él subió. Stay tuned for the divine intervention.
Oof.
Fire.
Damn, another
Bing bang.
man.
Bing.
Bing bang 2023, ahí viene.
And
But what is that though?
We already got mad awards.
But is
He
that
It's
was-
like a series.
It's like a series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Web
and it has
series.
a mix of everything. It's a little bit funny.
What's it called?
You know?
What's the series called?
The Divine
Divine
Intervention.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Divine Intervention.
Just making sure they know
by
what it
Robert
is.
Mercado.
And is he the one that plays the main character?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, I noticed
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
How will you feel? You catch a man with another man.
Well,
In
you know,
real
it's
life.
2023. Like,
And this a
you know
nigga
what
that
I
you
said,
just
like,
fucking right now.
Damn, it's like, damn, I guess I lost another one, right?
Another victim to the
Damn.
streets.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm gonna be gay in my next life.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have way
man.
more fun because they killing it right now. They killing it right
You
now.
want to be a munch?
I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll come back as a guy.
It's
Gay
kind of hard
guy.
being a guy.
I'll be
I'll
one
be
of
honest
the
with you.
girls.
All right, y'all. So the next one we kind of spoke about. Remember how you were talking about how when she rose with the whole community, like everybody holds it down. So we got over here. Well, I'll let you explain it and tell them where you are.
team.
Yeah.
So shout out to Romel. Romel Creates. This is the Super Blocked movie premiere at the New York Latino Film Festival. Shout out to Calixto. That was my first year at the New York Latino Film Festival. I love this. Rachel, Mark Rain, Ken Stars. Like Ken came with he did it first. He came with a quilto to the
I
red
peeped that,
to
I
the red
peeped that.
carpet. And literally last minute, Mark was able to get me a role on the last day of Superblock being filmed, and I was just like one of the girls in the bar that was like fell under their spell because they're cock blockers basically. And you know, I think I killed my line. It was good. It was good. So that was like a great experience, just to have them have that movie premiered, and we all got to hang out. And I worked the New York Latino Film Festival that year.
Nice.
Pretty
nice.
cool.
But it's so cool because I seen a lot of your work and I see a lot of these characters pop up every now and then.
Yes.
You know, and you guys just stay supporting each other. Fire. Let's move on to the next one.
On to the next.
Ooh, the next one. Yeah, I heard you talking about her earlier.
Who's that? Who that be right
Yes. This conversation keeps coming up because I was just talking about her.
Talk about her.
yesterday. Lauryn Hill. I love it. So shout out to Melanie. She has a team, and they needed us to like just be there, promote the event. So we got to promote the event, do like a little mini skit for them, and I got to meet Lauryn Hill, and that was just like look at my face.
You look
there?
excited.
One of
I
the
am
greatest.
You look
happy.
excited.
One of the
I
greatest.
am happy. Shout out to Melanie
Let me see
and
that
Jackie.
picture. Let me see that
Feliz
picture.
Cumpleaños,
Wow.
bis.
It was a woman empowerment event that they had downtown in the Jacob Javits Center.
Did you get to speak to her? Like a few words?
It was like I was like
What do you say?
I was just like I've always wanted to meet you, like like God bless you, like it was just very like thank you,
You didn't say what happened between you and Wyclef? Like
No. I am not intrusive like that. I'm on my business. Yo no jodo mucho.
Okay. Last but not least, and I was asking you about this earlier. Talk about that.
That's my video shoot for the song What You Sayin', and those are all my people. Shout out to Gordito Malo, Merida, my boo in the scene was Adam Gaines, Sammy.
That's your trainer, right?
Yeah,
Fire.
he's dope. This was a shooting in Harlem. That's such a good shot. Shot by Star Frito. Something Wolf Productions. I'm sorry. Star
We
Frito.
can edit that in.
Yes.
Now talk about that song. What was the inspiration behind it? Behind the video?
What was the inspiration behind What You Saying?
What you saying, booty call? That's a booty call song.
High and heavy.
I guess without saying too much, in reality, it was just an experience that sparked me feeling like that again. And then it made me want to write. And it was just a way of me kind of journaling a feeling that I couldn't really express out loud.
Not too loud.
Yeah. So then it kind of became this whole storyline of like, let me make this like a smokers theme. Shout out to the Happy Monkey team for always having my back. They're the ones that basically powered the whole video happening and helped me with recording over at the Fight Club studio that is now shut down too.
Where was that? What year was that shot?
That's recent.
Damn, has it been a year and a half, 2 years now, maybe?
Oh, so that was pretty recent.
Pretty recent, yeah.
Now, aside from that, you have. I mean, you don't have a lot. You don't have a lot of music out available, right? But you do have more music.
I've
right?
always done music, and I just never released it. And even like my old tracks, like I have other music that I have released before that you could look up. One is called Making Rounds.
Under what name though? Is it still under Black Rose?
Black Rose, yeah.
It's still under Black Rose.
Black Rose featuring NED.
You gotta release music.
And then I kind of stopped back then because it was weird. It was like I was a young mom, so back then the only way that you could make noise is having like 20-30 people come to your shows, to these events. So I was making my rounds downtown. Shout out to Mental Supreme. We had like training camp at the Pyramid Club. I think it was every Tuesday, every Wednesday. I would go sign up.
Yeah.
You gotta go sign up and then wait 2-3 hours.
We did it too. We did that shit too.
Get online.
Sons of Guns.
We were there. All Cortez, all of us was in the same circles. I was one of the only girls. And that was like when I started once again practicing being on stage and rapping. Porque a veces me da una cosa que like I get like nervous. So like having to like hone in that energy and let go of those things.
Your leg stiffen. One of your legs.
Like start
stiffen
like
up.
get stiff and like shaking. Uno nervio. But then watching yourself, recording yourself and watching yourself, and I used to be like, damn, why am I holding my crotch? Like I gotta dig and shit. Like I had to learn how to like rap and like put my hands. Cause I'm over there dressed up in tacos and shit, and like
that's big,
a little
though.
some cleavage,
That's
and then
big.
I'm like spitting, you know,
that-
like, and I was like,
on the overall
Holding my
on the overall
crotch.
On the overall performing level, though, that's good that you notice that, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
especially to anybody that wants to be an artist, any kind of any stage presence, comedy, stand up. That presence is good to go back and look at.
Yeah.
And that way you could work on it. Next
It's
time
like
you
part
go
of my
out,
artist
all right.
development.
You know how Reels records us before shows. He's like, "Yo, get on the stage. I'm gonna record you guys and watch it over."
Right.
And he gives us the feedback as well.
Exactly.
So he's just like what you were saying, official.
Yeah, no,
Ya
that's
te
dope, man.
saben.
That's big.
Ya te
That's
sabe.
You gotta release music. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say, damn, one of our boys from our neighborhood passed. Guy, man.
oh man.
Damn, your rest in
You
peace,
told me
guy.
that shit. Word, man.
And 2 years ago, he was like, yo, during the pandemic, he's like, yo, I found some beats. He used to produce, but he ain't produced for a while. He's like, yo, I found these beats here. I recorded like 5 tracks. I'm gonna do an EP.
You got some of them beats?
It's all recorded, and I never put it out for 2 years. And I'm like, this year, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put it out like in June. And I hit him up like, yo, he passed away 2 days ago.
Wow.
Crazy.
Rest in peace, guy, man.
Rest in peace, man. Yo,
Guy always had the pit bulls running
the
loose
pit
in the
bulls.
neighborhood. Corona.
I was had across the street.
109. Right?
we used to call him the hood Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying?
The
He
big
looked like
dude.
Suge Knight, big motherfucker. He was the biggest dude in the
Damn, man,
block.
that's crazy,
That
man.
was my man's, man. But rest in peace. But yo, put out the music. The
Yeah,
people
man,
need
because
to
you never
hear it.
know, man.
Some stuff is coming. Some stuff is coming.
Chinga ching, chinga ching.
And Rose, look,
Chinga, que yo hago muchas cosas.
No.
This is the year of definitely like honing in on like, even with like I've having intention. I feel like I've always had intention, but even more focused, direct intentions with everything I do. Like it has to make sense.
See, one thing you mentioned about the music, a lot of music that you have that recorded, you feel like is outdated and old, but never feel that way because music can always be adjusted.
Yeah.
You can always rewrite it. You can always adjust your words to
Maybe
stand
it'll sound
out.
great.
That's a gem. That's a gem right
not
there.
Even.
Yeah, man.
Stranger Things. That song was recorded in the 80s.
I love that song
and it came
too.
and resurfaced. And everybody,
Yup.
and it,
Oh, what was it?
If only could.
Yeah.
Deal with
You hate that
God.
song.
I hate that song.
But yo, she made millions.
I'm sure Rosa loves it.
Yo, she came through and she got a check for like $2 million. Just because everybody was streaming and using it on TikTok.
It was popping up. Yeah.
So
You should have never sang that shit. I told
Yeah, never
you.
let-
Que ahora se me va a quedar esa canción en la cabeza.
Music has no time.
hit him with the Louis on show.
Music has no time on it.
No, you're
And-
right.
and
You're
it
right.
can always
I
be-
feel like I was ahead of my time back then.
We're gonna hear some exclusives
Well,
later.
it's
Off
Rose,
camera,
we have
yeah.
too many questions to ask you. So right now, I think we're gonna have to cut it and go to part 2, yo. What y'all think, right?
Part two?
Part 2, man.
Let's take a break.
Next
We'll
week.
be right back, y'all.
No.
Well, not right back, but next week we'll see y'all.
See y'all next week.
Babe, I like your crazy wild style. It's the way you make me laugh, smile. Gotta admit, I'm digging the way he moving. I might just let him pound. This shit I'm liking now. I could see it in your eyes, you tryna test something. Well, if you're ready for this ride, I'll go and stretch for it. Got me fantasizing about his strokes. He said he wanna eat a tender skinny soul.
They smoking weed. Yo, we can smoke outside now.
Word. As a matter of fact, I need some bud right now.
Y'all looking for that fire, right?
Yeah.
We got that fire over here on this side.
Really?
Matter of fact,
Let me see what you got. Check that out.
show her the whole bag. Open that shit up. Show her everything. Oh!
Fire.
Straight from the mountains of Central Park. You hear me, baby? Burn it. Hot.
This is what y'all smoking? What am I supposed to do with that?
You roll it up and take it to the face.
What is that?
Yeah! Hold on. What the hell is that? Listen, I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
You looking for that Zaza though?
I need some of that Zaza.
I got you.
Ooh, when I see something else, I like.
Yeah, why don't you sell
What's a secret squirrel?
hand this off?
You got D'Angelo and gerbil shoulders?
This is weed, all right? This, I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
This that fire right here.
This is fire.
This is
fire.
Egyptian
Fire.
bear.
Egyptian bear?
Egyptian bear.
You gotta get shot by that shit.
Smell it? I'm good, bro. Let's go. We out.
Yeah. You see, my man, how we gonna run the block? We selling this shit, dog.
We had block work. What the fuck is that?
Saying that you want me, saying that you need me, that you wanna come and slide tonight. Saying that you want it, saying that you need it, and you wanna come on, roll this ride. I got the potion you need in me. Come and take this bliss with me. I ain't even gonna lie, we finna take it home. He got a grip of my thigh, I'm stroking on his throne. Got him deep mesmerized, we token blow him smoke. He does the shit that I like, I'm so impressed, he made me